I know I forgot what I wanted to say. I forgot what I wanted to say. Tighten that. See, I have to tighten it. But I have to loosen it when I you can't see what I'm doing. I have the handle here. I have the handle back here. There's a handle that allows me to adjust the camera like that, and I have to kind of swivel it and turn my wrist to tighten it when it's in the right position, but loosen it the other way when I want to adjust. Okay, there we go. Why was I looking at the camera and the lens doesn't see what my eyes see? Okay, I'm still working out. I feel better. There's another guy I'm talking. Well, you haven't been listening to the French video. So I've been trying to make contacts, relations with people online, and there's this one guy in Albany, and I kind of lived off and on in Albany, back and forth type thing. And you know, Albany people are more not rednecky, but not simple, but easier to get along with. It's called Smallbany as opposed to New York City. And there's another guy I've been trying to keep in contact with in New York City, Chelsea, but he's from Maryland. And I have to see the signs when people are sociopathic or they have the approach avoidance type thing. You know, when it gets closer, people avoid and all that crap. You know, not replying to messages, but then hitting you up on the sex apps and like that whole teasing type thing. Because the guy here, he does the same thing. The guy, if you know what I'm talking about, who I'm talking about. That's the only one I kind of deal with, because when he does come, it's cool. And it's a sexual thing. Nothing else further than that. It can't be anything further than that. First of all, he's with someone, but it's kind of like, from what I see, and I've dated other people like that, not a sugar daddy type relationship, but someone that actually buys him stuff, and that's how he values things. You know what I mean? It's we don't have the same value system, so I have to accept that. That point being, yesterday I felt like crap, but towards the evening I felt better. Towards the night, actually, towards 1 a.m, and I woke up nicely for comparatively to the other days, these days, at 9:42, and I was getting myself ready, and I'm working out, and I'm editing, and there was the guy in Albany, and I'm like, I realized I have to take time to see who's approach avoiding, who's, you know, can't just impulsively stop talking to the person. Give the person a chance, you know. But then don't stay too long with someone who's, it's just not going to work out. You know, this whole game playing, it's not going to work. You know, it's an indication. It's a big red flag, you know. Just be authentic, you know. Don't vomit all your shit onto people, you know. But, you know, kind of test it out. There needs to be a back and forth, in my opinion. And, yeah, so I was kind of debating, is it, oh no, is it because it's getting too close and I'm being a little too real? I'm not his, what he idealizes as a hunk or stud. Like, people fantasize and they see a certain visual image and then they think it's a certain way and it's a fantasy, or they romanticize someone like, oh my god, why is someone that they perceive as good looking talking to me? And then they're talking, oh, I might avoid them. Like, that's kind of how I see it in their heads. It's like, and I've experienced that with people, because on my hand, it would be like, okay, I want someone to give me acknowledgement, attention, and then it never works out well because I pick the low-hanging fruit, and I don't see for what it is. It's like, oh, it's just a fantasy. And then people who see I'm actually human, which hopefully you've been seeing on these videos, I'm human, I'm you know, got my fucked up moments, struggling with things, as opposed to an image that I display after I make myself look pretty. And then it ruins. It's like, but so going through a lot of people like that, it's a lot of shit you have to go through before you get one person who can handle it and accept you as you are and doesn't have this fantasy, and it just kind of is a back and forth, and then something grows from that. That's kind of how I see it. Have I experienced it? Well, of course not. I wouldn't be doing these videos if I did. Or maybe now I would be, because it's but I know others have. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna finish my workout.